Today we're going to go over 4 phases of basic dribbling and how a coach would put those into a practice, or a player can use those at home, and really just kind of dissect the easiest way that we've kind of come up with to increase your overall ball handling ability and help that translate over into a real game situation. Okay, so let's get started.
Phase 1 consists of ball circles. Ball circles are just a basic way to increase grip strength on the ball, as well as promote overall ball control while not letting the ball touch your body. And we start with the waist, we move on to the right leg and left leg, and we're really just trying to generate a lot of speed with the ball, keeping the ball around our fingertip area, and don't let the ball touch the body. And now we're going both legs, adding combos, and there's a bunch of variations you can come up with. This is just phase 1. So phase 1 really consists of grip strength, which is seen here with ball circles. Very old school method, but just a great way to promote overall ball control. And again, there's the figure 8. Basic drill, but very effective drill. Phase 2 consists of the dribble. Okay, so we're starting off with a controlled dribble. We're still with one basketball, and we're just focusing on overall control, hands on top of the ball. We're going right hand. Now we're moving on to our left hand, and usually we like to do you can do 30-second time limits on each drill, or you can just do repetitions, 25 to 50 repetitions. Now we're moving on to ball circles. Now we're adding a circle. This is what you would do that would mimic an inside-out move. Just a great way to work on it from a stationary position. Right hand, left hand. Again, hands on top of the ball, just making a circular motion. Just working on not carrying it. Now we're going into our crossovers. This is where those ball circles would come into play. I'm having to grip the ball. I'm having to kind of cup the ball to get it going fast, keeping it low, keeping it wide. I'm just rocking back and forth, working on that grip. And then we transition into behind the back. There's 3 main moves, really 4 main moves. You got an inside-out move, a crossover behind the back and through the legs, and we'll hit all those on each phase. All right, here we go, going into kind of a figure 8 with the bounce. Again, having to cup the basketball. As you can see, still those ball circles come into play in all of this. That's why they're so good. All right, now I'm comboing it. Put them together. Again, this is phase 2. Phase 3, all right, now I'm adding 2 basketballs, and I'm just going to go over what we did with 1 basketball, but now that I have 2, so I'm going control dribble, good hard pound. Now I'm alternating. Again, hands are on top, cupping the ball hard as I can dribble. Just working on my overall rhythm and control. And now we're going 2 ball circle dribbles. This is a great drill for kids who are weak with one hand. If they can do this drill, that weak hand will really develop quickly. Now we're going into our crossover. So I'm doing 1 bounce with a cross. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5. The more bounces you take in between is easier for younger kids. Just a great way to work on overall rhythm and control. Younger kids love this stuff, so don't be scared to throw this at them. Now we're going 2 bounces, 2 control bounces, and I'm going through my legs with 1, and my other one crosses in front. Really works on footwork. I'm having to scissor my feet. Now we're going behind the back, and we're crossing in front. Again, this is phase 3. This is my 3rd phase. 2 ball. Basic 2 ball. All right, here we go, phase 4. Now here we're adding a tennis ball and a basketball. So the goal of this is to focus on the tennis ball the entire time and not even look at the basketball. Okay, this mimics a point guard seeing the floor without having to focus on his dribbling skills. So the great way to implement something new to players. Some players have done this before, some haven't, most haven't. So as I'm doing here, I'm just throwing 1 bounce and I'm catching it. 1 bounce and I'm catching it. Keep my hand on top of both tennis ball and basketball. Now I'm bouncing it and I'm doing my crossovers. 1 bounce, cross it, and then catch. Don't let it bounce twice. bounce, cross, catch. Bounce, cross, catch. Working on footwork really makes me speed the cross up and go quickly. Quick cross and catch. Great drill. Now we're going one bounce through our legs. One bounce through our legs. Don't let it bounce twice. Just keeping my hand on top, scissoring my feet, keeping my eye on the tennis ball. Great way to get your eye off the basketball because young kids really have a problem with that. So, great drill. This is phase 4. Now we're going behind. Losing the ball. A little rusty. One bounce, behind. One bounce, behind. Great drill.
Guys, I hope that helps. Again, 4 phases. First phase was ball control. Okay, that's where we did our ball circles around the waist, around the legs. We put them together around both legs. We figure 8s, and we did combos around the waist, around the legs. So that's phase 1. Phase 2 was where I had one basketball, and I'm just working on control dribbles, my circle dribbles, my crossovers, my behind the backs, and my through the legs. And I can combo those together as well, and tons of variations. You can add control dribbles into double moves. There's a bunch of variations you can come up with, but that's just a basic template to help you. Okay, use one basketball, work on the basic moves from a stationary position. Phase 3, we go to 2-ball. Again, 2-ball, we can do the same exact thing, but again, it's just a little bit more challenging because you got more than one thing going on. Okay, control, circle, alternate, cross, behind, and through your legs with 2-ball. And again, phase 4 with the tennis ball. Probably the most challenging because the tennis ball is not the same as the basketball. Okay, you have to catch. You're doing multiple things. That really mimics what happens in a real game when you're dribbling the ball, and you have to actually see the court and not really see the ball. Okay, that's what's good about the tennis ball, is it mimics that one thing, which creates good basketball IQ in a real game. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, visit our website, visit us at YouTube, Sports City Basketball Academy, and if you have any questions, give us a call. Okay, thanks.